So now we have William from Calhoun County. William, go ahead with your question.
Yes, sir. I was just in an accident today about 4 o'clock. A lady run a stop sign and totaled my truck and totaled her car as well. And I was just curious. I've never been in a wreck, never handled anything like this, but I was told by the state trooper to give my information to my insurance company in the morning, and they would contact her insurance company. And I was just curious if I need to get someone to represent me, or if I talk directly to their insurance company, or they'll be talking to my insurance company. Never had anything like this happen.
Well, William, can I ask you a question? Were you injured in the wreck?
Well, I tell you, about 10 minutes, 15 minutes after the wreck, I felt nothing. I couldn't believe it. My arm was kind of swole up a little bit at my wrist, and it's fine. It's just kind of purple right now, but my neck started hurting, and I was talking to the trooper when he got there, and he's like, he was full of adrenaline that's wearing off now, and he said, I would go get x-rayed within the next 48 hours, so I'm going to go do that in the morning.
All right, so that was going to be the first thing I was going to tell you. So here's what you do in this situation. You do need to notify your insurance company that you were involved in a wreck, because anytime there's a wreck like this, there's a couple of different types of claims. You have a property damage claim, obviously the damage to your vehicle, and there's the damage to the other vehicle. Insurance companies are going to try to figure out who's responsible for paying all that, and it's going to end up being on the at-fault driver's insurance company to pick up the tab for everything. Now, the reason why you might want to notify your insurance company about the wreck is, number one, you have to. You got to tell them. It says it in that cooperation clause that I talked about at the very beginning of the show. But you just want to tell them the bare minimum, what they need to know, where the car is, what the damage was. If they get into asking you about injuries, my recommendation would be to not give any sort of a statement just yet. You may at some point have to give a statement to your insurance company, but you really ought to talk with a lawyer to get the process explained to you before you just start going and talking to insurance companies and giving a bunch of information that may or may not be relevant to the claim, that could or could not end up coming back to hurt you later on. So in the state of Florida, you have 14 days from the day of a wreck to seek medical treatment in order to qualify for a benefit that every single policy written in the state of Florida has. It's called personal injury protection. We refer to it as PIP, P-I-P. PIP pays up to $10,000 towards medical treatment or lost wages. It pays medical bills at 80%. It pays for wages at 60%, but there's a total of a $10,000 bucket of money there that could be used to pay for any medical expenses that you have as a result of the wreck, and that is money that you do not have to pay back. So definitely go get checked out. Definitely give us a call to see if there's anything we can do to help you out. But yeah, we do need to let the insurance company know so they can do what they're supposed to do.